Hi, Best Buds. It's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to make transparent book page pockets. But first, let's have our shout out to MPM, Sweet Drops, Black Coffee, Notebook Lover, Sandy, Susan, Storm Chaser, Gwyneth, and Mags. I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's get started. So I did this project about a year ago. It was a hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. I loved it. I want to revisit it. So you can make this different ways. And in my show and tell at the end, when I bring out all the ones that I've made, I can show you some different ways that you can make this project. So we're going to just make it this way. Now, this right here is from one of those clip art books. Okay, so is this little picture right here. This is a Roxy's paper. What does she call her little store? Roxy's Creations, I think. And this is a Tracy Fox label. This is some heavy tracing paper. And then we have some coffee dyed paper right here. Now I have already inked everything around and I have cut it to approximately the correct size. So let's go ahead and let's glue these two together because I want to make this firm. Right now it's kind of flimsy. Came out of one of those clip art books, and so I'd like to make it a little stronger. So I'm going to use my Tombow glue, and I'm just going to use the other end where it has a little sponge-like, and I'm going to just place it all the way around the edge like this, and then I'm going to glue these two pieces together, and it will just make it firmer. So it'll be very nice to use as the back of this. Now I have some tracing paper, as I said before, and we're going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to stamp my tracing paper. Tracing paper is going to go right on top of your image like this. And I think I'd like to take my stamp, my paragraph stamp, and I'd like to stamp the bottom part of my tracing paper right here where these pink roses are. I think that'll be very nice to have some print right there. So I have my black stays on, and I'm just going to place some black stays on. I'm going to turn it over because it was kind of warped a little. You know, it just curled a little, not warped, but curled. And I just thought that it would be easier to get a nice little print from my stamp if I turned it over. So there we are. That's very nice. I'm very happy with that. And so when I place it on top of my print, it looks like that. And I like that look. So what I want to do here is I want to take my washi, and I am actually going to put these all together. So I'm just going to line this up on one of my grid lines, and I hope I have enough washi here. I like this pink color because it went with my pink roses, and I'm just going to get enough. No, I hope I have some more. And I'm just going to lay it down just like this. Turn it over. And I'm going to fold this onto itself like that. So I've basically glued them together without using glue. I'm using washi. Now I need to bring in my washi because I'm almost out of this one and I didn't realize that. So let me get my washi here. Here it is. There's another one just like it. Okay. I think it's just like it. Oh no, no, it's not just like it. It's different. I think that would make a difference. We use this one. Should have another one unless I've used them all. Well, I might have used them all. Okay, this project might have two different kinds of washi on it. I didn't expect that. But that looks like that's what's happening. Okay, well, it'll be a surprise how this one turns out. So I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm just going to trim these pieces right off like that. I'm going to get, I think I want, if I'm going to have two different kinds, I want the bottom one to be a different kind. Yep, I'm at the end. Do I even have enough for the bottom? I don't think so. It's going to have to be, no, I don't have enough for the side. It's going to have to be the bottom. That's okay. We'll make it work. So now I'm going to place my washi on the bottom, and then I'm going to flip this up, and that's how I am basically getting my tracing paper onto backing of this. I could have glued that on there, but it doesn't matter because we're still gluing it together by using the washi. So let's add this other one. So since it doesn't even go, I'm going to totally switch and go with something that really is quite obviously not the right one. I think that might look better. So I'm choosing a blue one because there's a lot of blue in the other washi. This video isn't going at all what I thought it was going to go like. It's all good. Okay, so now we're going to do this one. And I'm just going to lay that right down on there like that. Fold it over. And then give it a trim. Just like that. All right, isn't that pretty? Now, we have a pocket. Now let me see if I've cut this, or if I probably are going to have to, yeah, I'm going to have to make it bigger. So let's do that. It's not quite thin enough to fit in here. I just had to guess. Yeah, it's a little bit of a struggle. No, it's not too bad. Okay, let's just trim this off right here. Just like that. Now this is going to be your tag that goes inside. I think this needs to be totally cut off right here. Well, that chewed it a little bit, I guess, because of that washi. There we go. That looks lovely. Let's get this out of the way. And I think we need to further decorate our little tag just a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring in my little new corner rounder, which doesn't round it at all. It just takes the corner right off. It takes the tip off. And I'm just going to ink this up just a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in my picture here, and I think I'm going to stick it right down here, because when this goes inside, you'll be able to see the words that we stamped on our tracing paper. You'll see this underneath it, and I think I will like that a lot. So I'm going to just bring in my Tombow glue, and I'm going to glue this right on here, right about there, I think. Okay, and then I actually think, no, I don't think I want to add it. Whoa, add any. I was going to add a little bit of washi on there. Actually, I think I will. So let's add just a tiny bit of washi just to give it a little something. I was going to add a label, but now I'm not too sure. Actually, let's add a label going this way. And I think I'm going to turn it around and go this way. Okay, remember this is not, the picture's not going to show in this one. You'll see your tag, and then that's what you can journal on, and then you can journal on the back of this, the total back. You can journal on that. I'm going to put this right on here, And I'm going to bring in this and wipe that glue right off. And then I'm going to add on the other side. I know you can put them both together, but I like to do mine this way. All right, so we've got our tab, and then we're going to put it right inside, right like this. Oh, there we go. So now we got our tag in there, so you can, it's still decorated, but you pull it out and you can see this beautiful picture, and you can journal on the back, or you can journal on the back of this. You can still journal on here as well. Now there's another way that you can make it this way. You can make it this way, and you can make the pocket in the back and then have your tag come out this way. So you can do it that way as well, and then journal on the back here. So here's one here that has the book page on the back. I didn't have to back it with anything, and then it looks like this. So this one's a Christmas one, and then this just fits right inside of here. There's another one. It looks just like this, and then you take it out and you have your picture, and it's the back of a book. So it's a book page that was heavier. It was a heavier book page, so it didn't have to back it. Then there's a different size, so you can use different sizes of pictures out of a book. So that one looks like that. Isn't that one pretty? And I backed it with the coffee dyed paper, and then I just put that one like this. Now this one, I decorated the tag, and then you take it out, and it's a bird, and it looks like that. And then, let's see, I've got a couple more. There's a beautiful blue one, and you take it out. Oh yeah, this is one of those fairies out of that fairy book. Now look, you turn it over, you have a fairy on this side. So you're able to use double images in this one. Isn't that cool? Now you could use this in your book by just putting a little one of those little flips on it, and you could flip it like this so you could see both sides, and then you would have your journaling card right inside there. So that's cool. So there's this one here, and once again you've got your double-sided picture that you can use with this, and I just stamped on the tracing paper right there like that, and just place that right back inside. And then I was also going to say that you don't have to make like a tag like this. You could use something like this. I don't know if this is the right size. Yeah, actually it is. You could use something like that and put a tab on the end. Now this is from Chapter 1 papers right here. You could use that, and then you wouldn't have to use this, and it's even more decorative. And then when you take it out, then you also have your other picture, and then your picture in the back if you use double prints. So you guys, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.